This group of car thieves stole cars without hacking key fobs, IoT nutrition labels will be a thing in 2023, and Microsoft discloses a breach. All that coming up now on ThreatWire. Greetings, I am Shannon Morse and this is ThreatWire for October 25th, 2022, and this is your summary of the threats to our security, privacy, and internet freedom. Let's go ahead and jump right into the news this week. A car theft group in Europe figured out how to steal vehicles without the use of a physical key fob, but they were detained by law enforcement on behalf of France, Latvia, and Spain. In total, 31 suspects were arrested, with the EU Agency for Criminal Justice Cooperation, or Eurojust for short, explaining how the group was able to steal cars. Europol stated that they targeted keyless vehicles from two French car manufacturers, and they used a fraudulent tool marketed as an automotive diagnostic solution online. The tool replaces the software on the actual vehicles, which allows for the doors to be unlocked and the ignition to be started without the physical key fob. The malicious software was continually updated to combat patches made by manufacturers. The information on which manufacturers were targeted and how the software works is vague at most. We are already familiar with key fob relay attacks and being able to do packet captures on the frequencies that key fobs work on for remote keyless entry to vehicles, but this one sounds unique in the sense that it does not require the fob. Hopefully, we will find out more as the case continues. Last week, the White House met with government leaders, private sector businesses, and academic institutions to discuss strengthening cybersecurity. And one of the core topics at this meeting was securing smart home devices, also known as IoT or Internet of Things products. This can be as far-reaching as internet-connected baby monitors, kitchen appliances, smart TVs, pet tech, anything that talks to the internet. One main component of this meeting was creating a labeling program to offer consumers peace of mind whenever choosing which technology is brought into their homes and to incentivize manufacturers to meet high cybersecurity standards. Officials discussed creating a label that was globally recognized across borders so consumers could make more security and privacy-focused and informed decisions. Representatives included folks from Amazon, NIST, Comcast, the CTA, Google, Sony, Intel, and a lot more. The White House announced that based on the meeting, they intend to start a rollout of a labeling program to begin in spring of 2023, which seems soon for government work, but a system has been in the works for quite some time, with the US Cyberspace Solarium Commission bringing this up in a March 2020 report. No news yet on what this label would look like, though we do have a template created by Carnegie Mellon, or how the ratings would be justified to consumers, but we do have some general idea based on reporting from Cyberscoop. The White House has stated the ratings would be based on vulnerability remediation, amount of information collected on consumers, whether data is encrypted, and the interoperability with other products. The US may look to Singapore as a template for the creation of these labels, since Singapore already has one that is also recognized by Finland and Germany, with Germany announcing this last week. The country's rating system is already set up and used for consumer devices, with medical devices to be included soon as well. Biggest of shoutouts to my Hush Puppy Perk level patrons for sharing their fur baby photos and for the support, and a huge thank you to my newest patrons, including Boyan for joining and Patrick for upgrading on patreon.com/ThreatWire. My YouTube channel is youtube.com/Shannon Morse for everything from tech reviews to security tutorials, including a whole slew of privacy videos that I have posted throughout the month of October. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to Hack5 as well, right below this video. Let's go ahead and finish out today's episode with my last top story, all about Microsoft. According to a post made directly by Microsoft, the company disclosed a misconfigured storage location server was accessible to the internet, which led to some customer-sensitive information being exposed. This was due to an Azure Blob Storage misconfiguration, to be precise, and it affects over 65,000 customers from 111 countries. countries, with data stored from 2017 up to August of 2022. That's about 5 years worth. The issue was resolved and the server was secured after SOC Radar's cloud security module and threat intelligence researchers disclosed the leak of data on September 24th. According to the cybersec firm, data included POEs, SOWs or statement of work, invoices, and documents with personally identifiable information of customers and the companies, intellectual property of these customers, and a lot more. According to Microsoft, the leak included names, email addresses and content, company names, phone numbers, and files belonging to the businesses and customers. SOC Radar created a portal called Blue Bleed for companies to search for their own leaked data to see if it was exposed, and they added this data pool to that portal. The company believes the leak includes about 2.4 terabytes of data. Microsoft requested that Blue Bleed queries be suspended as of October 19th. Microsoft originally called SOC Radar's scope reporting greatly exaggerated. Microsoft notified affected customers, but otherwise did not plan to notify data regulators because this was not required under GDPR. Microsoft and SOC Radar are obviously not on the same page here, but security experts are criticizing Microsoft's response. Whatever data was leaked, organizations who use Microsoft products and could have been exposed should probably be on alert for phishing attacks or potential exploits using this exposed data. Hey, I'm Shannon Morse. Thank you so much for watching today's episode, and I will see you on the internet.